Okay, yeah, I'm recording. So, hi guys, this is Wandering Swordsman Motives back on the video, and we are going to be doing today. What if, what if Naruto? I mean, by the title, what if Naruto was OP but betrayed? So yeah, and just an announcement, I'm discontinuing What If Naruto had the core call enhancement. If you guys want it back, then you guys can tell me in the comments. If I get like at least 2 people telling me they want What If Deku had a core call enhancement back, I'll put it back in. But I mean, regardless, and let me see. Yeah, so I'm sorry I didn't update. I'm updating once today, but tomorrow I'm having kind of like a writer's block. So yeah, it's getting kind of hard for me to actually do anything in such a matter of Naruto or Decoratus. I don't want to take a break because I haven't even done anything to actually take a break. But I mean, I don't want to run out of ideas either. So yeah, just to keep myself in health. What the fuck? Oh, fireball, juicy. Okay, so basically, we start off with uh Izuku. No, I said Izuku again, dude. I continue messing up with Naruto and Izuku and Deku or Izuku. So you guys should tell me if I'm saying anything wrong or such an instance. So I mean, yeah, and let's get right into it. So we start off with Izuku, Naruto on his way home, and he's getting bombarded by villagers trying to beat him up and trying to hurt him in certain ways, and he ends up getting beat up, and Kurama's like, "You should fight back. You shouldn't let them take advantage of you." And Naruto is like, "But mom and dad taught me never to hurt someone." It's like, "Well, would you rather die then?" And Naruto's like, "No." "So then you should fight back." It's like, "But I said fight back." And then, kind of, the Nine-Tailed Chakra takes over Naruto. So basically, Naruto is kind of holding himself back from actually doing anything drastic. And sorry if you guys can hear the clicking. This one, because I am playing a game at the same time. So because just explaining that I have a writer's block, so I mean, playing games, it kind of gets me into the kind of fighting mood, especially if it's a fighting game. In instances, I swear to God, this kid did not just dungeon missions again. Okay, so basically, Naruto's able to hold off Kurama and is able to get home and tells his dad to just kind of like use the seal harder. And yes, Minato, and Kushina are still alive. And the reason is this is because I just chose Minato to use some other jutsu or some other high class jutsu that he could use so he doesn't have to die every single time he tries to fight somebody. No, tries to seal Kurama. So, but if you guys can hear this too, that's my keyboard. So basically, Naruto tells his dad to reseal the jutsu because the jutsu is coming loose because Kurama's kind of like blasting his way through it. And basically, Minato reseals it and is like, "Naruto, are you okay?" And Naruto's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." But as soon as Naruto says "but," his whole entire body kind of gets like knocked out, and he gets forced into the mindscape. And Kurama says, "You shouldn't have stopped me." It's like, "But you were gonna hurt so many innocent people." "What do you mean innocent? They almost knocked you out. They hurt you. How does that make them innocent?" And Izuku, I mean, Naruto. Bro, I continue getting mixed up. Naruto kind of looks at Kurama like he has a point, but Kurama says, "I'll teach you how to defend yourself." And Naruto is like, "What?" And just one more thing. The next day, Naruto's cousin, um, Naruto's cousin Sasuke comes over, and yes, Sasuke is the cousin of Naruto. So yeah, and um, basically, now Deku has because of the training has unlocked the Sharingan, just the primal form, and Naruto is kind of like, yay, look at what I did, Dad, and he shows his dad the fact that he just finished a jutsu, and his dad's no, not finished a jutsu. Well, no, he unlocked his Sharingan, and just so you guys know, the Namikaze in this one made like an alliance, and that alliance required that the both clan heads of the Namikaze and Uchiha would marry, and that's basically what happened. It wasn't a forced marriage, but they just saw that the fact that Kushina liked Minato, so for that fact, she took Fukaku told Kushina that she should take the hand of the fourth Hokage and Namikaze head, and basically this was like kind of like a bond, a marriage bond. So Naruto in this timeline is like 5 years old. So basically, let's say Naruto's a prodigy, like an increasive prodigy. Like his prodigy skills are like 10 times better than Sasuke's. So he learns stuff incredibly quicker than you might think, and this basically makes Naruto kind of like how do I say this? This makes Naruto no, this does make Naruto OP, but I'm gonna tell you the real reason that I actually picked out for him to be OP. Basically, Naruto, Kurama tells Naruto that he wants to be trained, and basically Kurama's like, okay, and he takes Naruto under his wing and starts saying, well then, release, and he kind of releases like a mini jutsu that Kurama could use, and this jutsu released an increasive amount of chakra. Like, if you put all 5 Kages and put them all into one person, and multiplied all the 5 Kages put into one person times 5, you would have the amount of chakra that was released. And basically, Minato, what is the name of the jutsu again? He flying Rajins up into Naruto's room. He's like, Naruto, what happened? Thinking that maybe Kurama might have gotten out. And, Naruto is just knocked out. He's like, did someone hurt you? And this concentrated Naruto and basically came and made him go out of his jutsu. Or no, the mindscape. So basically, Naruto, kind of looked at Minato like, why did you do that? It's like, what happened, Naruto? And Naruto starts to explain that he was in his mindscape and he was doing important stuff. And he's like, you were talking to Kurama. And he's like, did he say anything? Did you open the cage? Because Naruto, just in general, Naruto's chakra is almost in quality and amount is almost half of Kurama's original chakra. So this makes Naruto increasingly strong. Just a little pointer. So basically, Naruto is kind of like, no, Dad, I'm okay. And basically, he's like, but I have to go to school now. And basically, Naruto spends around 2 whole weeks studying. And in these 2 whole weeks, Naruto's able to learn everything that he will need to learn, anything that he will need to know for that year. So yeah, that's how OP Naruto is. And if you guys are asking yourself what Naruto released, or no, I mean what Kurama released, well, 2 things came out of that. One came out, Indra and Ashura's presence, and then not only did that come out, but also, Indra, Ashura, and Hamura and Hamuromo came out as well. And Naruto's like, who are these? And he feels kind of similar to a specific someone that was just standing there, because he felt like he was, like he knew him in some type of way. And he's like, I'm Ashura! And he's like, okay. And Naruto and, Naruto asks his Karama to explain why there's random people in his mindscape where only Naruto and Kurama should be able to talk in. And Kurama starts to explain that this is his creator, and he's like, "Your dad you've been talking about?" And Naruto says, "Yes, my dad." And he's like, "I'm so glad to meet you." And kind of like, well, not really. So, Minato and Kushina kind of come into the room and can sense that the chakra that's emanating from Naruto is immense. Like, I mean, immense. Almost the whole entire village is like on their feet, ready to feel like a whole entire million arm army is coming right at them. No, not million, like an unconceivable number of people are coming after them, because the amount of chakra is almost infinite, like really close to infinite, even though that's almost impossible. But I mean, this is Naruto, so no, it isn't impossible. So basically, Naruto's like, well then, and he kind of looks like at uh, Kurama, like, are we gonna train yet? And he's like, no, you're not training with me, because they're in the mindscape, so he can hear what he says in his mind. And he's like, you're training with him. And he points at Ashura. And he's like, do I know you? And he's like, no, why? It's like, I feel like I know you. And then Harumogo comes out and says, I'd kind of expect that from the reincarnation of Ashura. He's like, reincarnation of what? Who? And Naruto starts to explain, you're the reincarnation of my son, Ashura. And he's like, seriously? And he thinks this has something really cool. And he kind of looks, Ashura kind of looks at Naruto like, do you know what that means? So you okay, dude? And basically, Naruto kind of looks at Ashura like, hey, am I doing something wrong? And Ashura kind of like makes with his jutsu like a room to themselves. They're like, let me train the boy now. And basically, the time that processes in Kurama's world is not as big as you think it might be. Wait, let me take a sip of water, because I need it. My throat's kind of dry. I pre-recorded like 2 videos. I tried this video 2 times. Sorry. Tried this video 2 times, so yeah, I'm sorry if I'm a little rusty with my storytelling skills. Actually, I want you guys to recommend me some YouTubers, so I can like not copy, but like, so I can like help my storytelling skills. Cause trust me, when I am in writer's block, I cannot tell a story for shit, bro. I don't think a video gets demonetized, something like when they take your video down because I said about shit. I don't think. No, I don't think so. If it did, well then too bad. I'll have to record this again. But regardless, so now we move on to around like 4 months later. 4 months, maybe 4 months later. Yeah, so we move on 4 months later. Basically, Naruto, because he's a quick learner, he trains one with Ashura, and then right after he trained with Indra, for the simple fact that Naruto is like kind of like how should I say this? Oh no, I said that already. He's a really fast learner. When I say fast learner, I mean like actually like a really fast learner. His like his potential, if you think about it, if he lived for around 50 years, he has the potential to become stronger than any, and I mean actually um uh any singular person inside the Naruto world. Meaning that even um even Ashura and Indra put together fighting Naruto wouldn't be able to defeat him. So yeah, I'm making them incredibly strong. But regardless, so basically, ooh, air and fire make particle style. Yo, that's interesting, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing a Naruto game as well. But basically, oh, That makes sense. A lot of sense. Block defect, chi control, aim accuracy, endurance, mode, chi reserves, and health points. Oh, how much is my health gonna? Is my health gonna go up? I can see my health is going up, but like I don't understand how. Sorry guys, that's really off topic. I'm so sorry. Oh god, I'm really such a bad person at telling story tales when I'm playing games. Okay, but so basically Naruto has trained for 4 months, and Naruto is because of Asha. He learns the normal Minato Rasengan because of the fact that Minato is his dad. He hasn't taught anything from Naruto yet, but he can tell the slow increase in Naruto's strength. He's like, what is Naruto doing? And he kind of follows Naruto to see, like, is he training on his own or something? And he can see that no, Naruto isn't training on his own, and he's kind of like skeptical. And sorry, I'm talking to some of my dude. And Naruto. Well, yeah. So yeah, Naruto learns the Minato Rasengan, the uncompleted form of Rasengan. And okay, yes, I wish to proceed. Collection of current objectives. Okay, so oh my god, my mind is moving crazily. So basically, when Naruto learns in this slight time, his taijutsu is around high tuning. After tuning is Jonin. So like low Jonin or high tuning. His ninjutsu skills. Well, first let me tell you what he learns. From ninjutsu he learns Gil burst palms, I think that's what it's called. He learns also he learns fireball jutsu. And just to tell you guys, Naruto does not have all 5 chakra natures, and if you guys are asking yourselves, is Naruto gonna get the Rinnegan? Well, yes, he's gonna get the Renish. No, actually, I'm not gonna tell you. Oh my god, you guys might have already guessed from that slight slip of my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for ruining or having any spoilers. But basically, so Naruto heads off, and he's going to school, and everyone kind of like looks up to Naruto because he's kind of like a role model. He's an inspirational speaker, and he has shown himself to be stronger than anyone there. So basically, the girls are falling over heels for Naruto. And as I told you, or I think I didn't tell you, but if I didn't, I'm telling you right now. Naruto is the cousin of Sasuke. So basically, Sasuke is kind of envious, but girls do like Sasuke, but just that Sasuke doesn't care that girls like him. He just looks for the approval of his cousin. And Naruto, trust me, he approves a lot of Sasuke. Just that Sasuke isn't as well, he's not as powerful as Naruto, as I've said that already. But the fact is that Naruto really doesn't care. He feels that Sasuke is the same as him. He doesn't feel himself better than anyone. That's what I'm trying to say. So basically, now I'm actually going to tell you what Naruto learns in all this time. So he learns Fireball Jutsu. He learns Gale Burst Palm Jutsu. He learns the Wind Bullet Jutsu. He learns the Water Ball Jutsu, and all of these haven't been mastered, but they're like mid-mastered. Except for the the last one is the Water Dragon Jutsu, which Naruto has not mastered, just so you guys know. So basically Naruto is kind of like skeptical because he gets introduced. Actually, this is gonna be a day in the village, and Naruto can sense high resonance of chakra and being controlled into one point and kind of acting like electricity. And Naruto kind of like heads off to the direction where he feels this large amount of chakra being put at. So if you guys want to know the well, actually no, I'm gonna reveal that when he meets certain somebody. And who he meets is his big brother Itachi. And he kind of knew it was Itachi, but yeah, so yeah, Naruto is a big brother of Itachi, and yeah, that also means that Sasuke is the cousin of Itachi. So basically, oh shit, I don't have no cool knives. Yo, I'm so off topic. So Naruto is literally, like, figuratively and literally just sitting there looking at what Itachi is doing or what he's learning, basically. And Naruto's kind of fascinated because even though he has been training for 2 months and he basically doesn't know these people, but he kind of trusts them for some reason. Out of nowhere, he just trusts them. Kind of like they were close to him at some point. Naruto doesn't give this any mind and basically just continues doing what he normally does every single day. Or does every single day. Oh, stop. That's crawling on me. So, Naruto, basically, we time skip around the time where Naruto, the graduation exams are going. And in this one, Naruto's height is bigger. So he's, like, around the age where around the age of when they're gonna do the final exams. Naruto is around 5'2". No, actually, you know what? Not 5'2". 5'8". No, he's 5'4". 5'4". Yeah, 5'4". So Naruto's 5'4". And Sasuke is kind of like in this one, Sasuke acts a little bit more like Naruto. Not as emo, but because the certain something did not happen yet. But the next day after that, the Uchiha massacre happens. And Kushina and Minato both get killed by their own son Itachi. And the only reason that Minato lost to Itachi was not only because Itachi is a master of Genjutsu, but also because he was not ever going to fight or damage or even hit his son. He refused to ever harm his son in any type, way, or such form. He did not even think himself of restraining his son, and remembered about the fact that because the Minato still loved Naruto, the elders thought of him as a nuisance, and they thought as him as something that needed to be get rid of, so the village could grow as a singular, prosperous. I was about to say country, village. So Naruto hears all the ruckus downstairs, and he hears the fact that he heard slashing and a loud thump, and he goes downstairs and sees his mom and dad on the floor with a bloodied body. Kushina, reaching over to Naruto, says, "My little baby, grow up to be strong, okay?" And then her hands falls as she was reaching for Naruto. And Naruto's Sharingan goes all the way up to, I was about to say third form, but actually, you know what? Second form, but close to getting up to fourth form. No, up to second form, but close to getting up to third Tomoe. So Naruto looks at Itachi, and Itachi kind of tries to put Naruto into a genjutsu, but Naruto, because he's been training with Ashura, kind of like dodges the bullet, and this was a Tsukuyomi, but Naruto lets himself get caught to see what Itachi was showing him, and he shows him the entire Uchiha massacre, and this totally breaks Naruto. This breaks his faith in everything, and this also breaks his faith about becoming Hokage. Now Naruto feels like this village, because he also gets the memories of the fact that his family, of the elders telling, the Danzo telling, or Danzo and Hiruzen telling Itachi to kill and massacre the whole Uchiha bloodline. And Itachi says yes, but that he wishes to spare his cousin and little brother. And this makes him not only mad, but his chakra, I mean by Kurama's chakra and Naruto's chakra, blast into a fury of rage. And believe me, Naruto, this amount of chakra not only brings out Naruto's chakra, but also brings out Ashura's, Indra's, and Haruma, both of them, all of them, chakra out. And this makes the Leaf Village tremble in fear. Tremble in fear. And Naruto's like, Fireball Jutsu! Trying to throw one at Itachi. Itachi's like, kind of like, this guy isn't going to do anything with this Fireball Jutsu. And kind of does throw his own Fireball Jutsu. And Naruto's Fireball Jutsu is twice the size of Itachi's in enraged form. Because Naruto, he hasn't mastered any of the jutsus, but in this form, he gains a little bit of the, he does gain a little bit of the knowledge that Hagoromo, Hamura, and Ashura would have in the series. So, yeah. Basically, Naruto kind of like faints because he has overused his eyes, and Itachi kind of knocks Naruto out. And basically, Naruto's out cold, and he cannot fight back at all. And Naruto looks back at Itachi. He's like, I'll kill you someday. And Itachi's like, I'll be looking forward for that day. Because he wants his sins to be repented, but by his own brother. The one that he loves. The ones that he took everything from. Basically, yeah. So, Naruto... Sorry, I have to click for this one. So, Naruto, basically, gets knocked out. And Ashura and Naruto in this one loses all sense of righteousness. He grows like emo, like Sasuke, like his hate, but his hate is like ×2. So Naruto becomes kind of like he doesn't give a crap about anything. Absolutely anything. And this kind of, Naruto, Naruto is emo, but he's like more emo than Sasuke was. And so, Naruto, kind of remembers where, as soon as he wakes up, kind of remembers about it being night, and yeah, it's basically day now. And what basically happened was that Itachi killed the Uchihas, and now Naruto and Sasuke are the only ones that are left. And I mean, I'm going to stop it here, I guess, because my recordings only last like 30 minutes because of my storage thingy happening. I'm gonna have to fix that. So yeah, and I'm gonna make a second part of this, and this is part one of what if Naruto was OP but neglected, and not neglected, betrayed. I was actually going to do neglected, but I wanted to do betrayed better. So basically, Naruto. Oh wait, no. So yeah, there's where we're gonna leave it off. Also, to re-say the announcements, I am stopping What If Deku had a quirk called Enhancement, and I'm going to do a redo later because I was kind of forgot a few things, and I want to re-correct myself. And I mean, yeah. So yeah, love you guys. See you guys later. Please like and subscribe. And I mean, yeah. Bye, guys.